Hello and welcome to day 2 of Startup Grind here in San Francisco, California. We are kicking off the day with Rose, the COO of Bluesky. I can't wait to hear what she's got to share. I'm also looking forward to hearing from the folks of OpenAI as well as Google X. The vibe this year has been so good. There's been a real momentum around meetups going on around, drinks event, lunches, and it's great to get that as part of the atmosphere. So let's get into it. Day 2 of Startup Grind all wrapped up. The second and final day. Tomorrow starts CMX, the Community Leaders Conference here in San Francisco. But before that, I want to share some insights from my day. So Rosie Wang took the stage first. She's the COO of Bluesky. And if you don't know what Bluesky is, it is kind of a competitor to Twitter. It was birthed at Twitter and is now completely independent. They've reached 35 million users in the first 14 months. And for comparison, Twitter reached 1 million in the first year, and Instagram sold to Facebook at 30 million. It's doing some really impressive numbers. Why is Bluesky doing so well when there's so much competition for our attention online? It's built on the AT protocol, which is an open foundation layer, which enables developers and users to both have complete flexibility over what their feed looks like. Rather than being algorithmically driven, it's driven by how the user wants to use the app. For instance, if you want to make an NFL feed, if you want to make it just an image-only feed, you can do that as a non-developer. And as a developer, you can do so much more. One thing she said that was incredibly interesting was that they have had zero spend on outbound marketing. Growth has come primarily from the community driven. She referenced the fact that the NFL has been a huge player for them in terms of driving growth. The community has really driven that from 1 or 2 really key leaders in that space. It's been great for them to see that grow. The other talk, which I took a lot away from, was Adam Nash. He founded a business called Daffy. It's all about investments for charities here in the US. His talk was really interesting because he talked about how your business model and your business plan is critical for strategic decisions. He talked about how design alone won't ensure your business's success. And in fact, the FinTech category is full of graveyard products that had incredible design, loads of hype, and didn't make it because the business model wasn't quite there. And ultimately, it's revenue that drives what teams build and optimize for. It's revenue which drives companies forward. And as your company grows and your revenue increases, this has to be guided by your strategy, and your strategy will be guided by where the money is coming from. I love this line. He talked about how you can't outsource your business model decisions. You can't outsource it to your COO. You can't outsource it to your non-exec. It has to come from you as the founder, as the leader, because ultimately it's everything that your business does. It was really inspirational to hear him talk about that, and it was great to hear about how we can't just rely on these other things to happen to make our businesses successful. Ultimately, it's got to be strategic decisions from the top. Tomorrow is CMX, and I will be taking to the stage for the first time to share my thoughts on real-world UX and how that impacts community. I've already had a chance to meet with a bunch of the CMX folk who are in town, and I can't wait to have dinner with some of them tonight and really hang out and just get to spend some quality time with this community. I will, of course, be bringing you along with me, and I'm excited to share everything I learn. I'll see you then.